Hi, this is William Jackson. Welcome back to My Quest to Teach. This podcast is about a blog that I wrote. The blog was called A Black Parent's Responsibility to Empower Their Child. Basically what the blog was about was the responsibility and the accountability of parents in relation to setting high expectations for their child's success in school. What motivated this blog were the events that are going on now in Chicago and Philadelphia and other cities across the nation that are actually closing schools. And the displacement of students in these schools is causing educational chaos and confusion, because a lot of the students feel that they are being singled out either because they are African American or because they're Hispanic or Latino or some other cultural reference or reference to their color. And it was really interesting reading online through Twitter and going to different sites online, news feeds, the lack of involvement of parents leading up to school closures. And the motivation for this blog was the parents' responsibility to be more involved at the schools that their children go to. Not just elementary schools, but middle schools and high schools. Parents have a tendency during their children's school age years to be very involved in the elementary level, but as the kids get to middle school and high school, they slack off considerably. In my opinion, as a parent and as an educator, I feel that the parents need to be more involved to keep up with what their students are going through or what their children are going through, their transitions as they mature. And everyone knows that at the middle school ages and the high school ages, there is a lot of peer pressure. There are a lot of outside influences with friends and with societal influences and the influences of social media and technology that parents need to continue to be involved and continue to set high expectations of success for their children. So the motivation behind the blog of parents' responsibility to empower their children or empower their child is to basically say, parents, stay involved, stay connected with your children, stay involved with the schools as far as knowing what's going on at the school, being involved in PTA or PTO, going to school board meetings, being involved in different organizations and parental organizations at the school, so that when certain issues come up dealing with classroom management or the administration at the school or events or even outside events that influence activities at the schools, parents will be more educated and more involved instead of finding out, later events. And unfortunately, that information may be wrong or skewed in a different way or just still relying on the media. So as a parent myself and as an educator, I encourage all parents to stay involved in your child's activities at school, even if they tell you that they don't want you involved, because of the way the educational systems across the nation are changing. Really, parents really need to stay involved and have a voice also in how education is changing and adapting. So the information that I share here, hopefully it inspires, it encourages, and it really gets parents engaged in the education of their children at their school.